सजेशंस मैं आपसे मांगना चाहता हूँ। इज इट ओके मैं अंग्रेजी के साथ साथ हिंदी में भी वार्तालाप करूँ आप लोगों से?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सर
नो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा सर।
so that you know, यहाँ भाषा को नहीं भावनाओं को ज्यादा आप कर लीजिएगा, मत ये मत पूछना ये भावना कौन है, ठीक है? दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वन हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड।
Sir, ma'am.
यस
सर उनका नाम भावना है।
भावना मैडम भी है क्या? वेरी नाइस, बहुत बराबर।
Good morning, sir. Good
गुड
morning.
मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। अच्छा, दूसरा जो है सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट वाली बात है, इसमें 2 सेशंस है, तो इसमें मैं वर्कशॉप मोड में इसको पढ़ाना चाहता हूँ, so that I will tell you briefly about the context and aligning the context with the NEP 2020 and what all the skills and competencies are required. आज के टाइम में एक ही important चीज है, skill, competencies, and we should know how to deliver it. Okay? And so वो भी मैं बताऊंगा, और साथ साथ आपको कुछ एक्टिविटीज भी दूंगा, so that you can all can start working on to that one. So that is how the process I have planned, and all the information, all the PPTs, I will share it with Preeti ji, and you don't worry about that. But my only request is kindly follow, sit comfortably in front of your computer, कलम कॉपी साथ में रहना चाहिए। उसके बाद आप जो चीज मैं बोलता रहूंगा आप लोग करते रहिएगा, और आपको एक छोटा सा कहानी पहले बताऊंगा, उसके बाद मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा। अभी महीने पर पहले मेरा एक दोस्त है, उनको यूएस एम्बेसी से फोन आया था, एंड जया सेबेस्टियन, कैन यू प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ मैम? एंड दैट द यूएस एम्बेसी सेड, we will be calling you anytime from morning 6 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, because he has submitted for some paper for the presentation. कभी भी हम आपको 12 घंटे में बुला सकते हैं. You should be available in front of your laptop or desktop anytime. Okay? So बेचारे मुझे फोन किया था, क्या करना है? मैंने कहा था कुछ नहीं करने का, आराम से कैमरा के सामने बैठने का, और उन्होंने टाई वाई पहन के, सुबह नाश्ता वास्ता नहीं किया, तो बैठा है ऐसे ही, और वो भी हंसमुख चेहरे से, जैसे हंसते ना हम लोग करके ऐसे बैठे हुए। और शाम को 5:30 बजे उनका पास फोन आया था। पूरा दिन भर बेचारे कुछ खाए नहीं पिया नहीं, ऐसे बैठे कैमरा के सामने, कब आएगा फोन, और कैमरा को वो कैमरा ऑन करके बैठा है लैपटॉप के सामने। और शाम को 5:30 बजे एक अद्भुत खबर मिल गई, बिकॉज ऑफ सम टेक्निकल इश्यूज आपका जो वीसा जो है प्रोसेस नहीं किया गया, एंड वी आर नॉट कंसिडरिंग योर रिक्वेस्ट। ठीक, उसके 15-20 दिन के बाद, एंड ही इज अटेंडिंग वन ऑफ जेके केचे, प्लीज म्यूट। उसके बाद आफ्टर 1 month he is attending one of my own workshop. Okay, so उस वर्कशॉप में सुबह तो मैंने देखा था नाम आ रहा है ना, इसमें देखिए एक हमारे जय सेबेस्टियन मैडम भी कैमरा ऑन है, और हेमलता जी कैमरा ऑन है, बाकी सब लोग कैमरा बंद करके बैठे हैं। तो ये मान के चलता हूँ कि लोग है, तो वो भी ऐसा ही बैठा था। तो मैंने उनसे पूछा था, भाई आप है क्या कैमरा के सामने? हाँ यार मैं हूं। तो मैंने कहा था भैया आप महीने पर पहले यूएस एम्बेसी के काम में 12 घंटा कैमरा ऑन करके बैठे, और नतीजा क्या मिला? यूएस एम्बेसी ने बोला वीसा नहीं मिलेगा। अब आप एआई के वर्कशॉप, मैंने खुद की एआई वर्कशॉप है, 6 दिन का वर्कशॉप, इसमें सुबह से लेके कैमरा, अरे भाई साहब ये तो हमारे ऐसे ही वर्कशॉप है। मैंने कैसे ऐसे ही वर्कशॉप है? मैंने कहने का मतलब ये था, nothing is small, nothing is big, and we are all attending a refresher course, and that too who are all? We are all teachers, and that too this workshop is on AI. And let me tell you one thing, if you are not prepared for AI is going to take our jobs very, very importantly. So my point is that I don't know that whether the PR. I wish and Deepak ji म्यूट करने का, माइक्रोफोन म्यूट करने का, वीडियो चलाने का, माइक्रोफोन म्यूट करने का, मैं बार बार ये बात कह रहा हूँ, ठीक है, समझ लीजिएगा, प्लीज म्यूट। तो मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है, प्लीज बी अटेंटिव। आई अंडरस्टैंड, जैसे आपके माइक्रो वेबकैम काम नहीं कर रहे होंगे, क्योंकि ये तो यूएस वीसा नहीं है, या यूके का वीसा का नहीं है। ओके, माय पॉइंट इज दैट दिस इज far better than those things. Okay, my request to all of you is, I'm not saying that you should not, but you be attentive, keep writing these things, and it will be very much helpful and useful for us. Because the reason I'm saying of certain things, the reason why, of course, my title of the talk is this. Now let me start with my title. But before explaining to you about the title of my talk, कुछ और बातें आपको मैं कह दूंगा। इसके अंदर देखिएगा आपका जो आए डेवलपिंग स्किल्स, इसमें डिजिटल स्किल भी है, एआई स्किल्स भी है। हमें क्या करना है? टू डिजाइन एक्सपीरियंशियल ब्लेंडेड लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट, ये मेरा टाइटल है, और मेरा पूरा डिटेल्स आपको यहाँ तो दिया गया है। But before all these things, there is very important thing which I want to tell you, which I want to talk to you, is about the role of a teacher. हमेशा मैं आज के तारीख में मेरा जो क्लासेस जो है, मैं इसी से स्टार्ट करता हूँ। आप सबको दिखाई दे रहे हैं? Because it's not the technology, it's not the hardware part, it's not the software part, it's the humanware is very important for us. Okay, so only we of course we should talk about the hardware part, we should talk about the software part, but we also should talk about and reinforce the humanware part. The first point, why human teachers remain essential. Okay, और ये जो काम अभी तक मैं बता रहा हूं, ये पहले भी करते थे, आगे भी करेंगे, और वर्तमान में भी करना पड़ेगा। जिस दिन हम ये काम करना बंद किया, ये है अपने जगह, ये काम अपने जगह को ले लेगा। ये सिर्फ टीचर्स ही कर पाते हैं। दिस इज व्हाट I want to make it very clear to all of you. What is the first one? We the teachers, मैं भी आपके साथ हूं, मैं कोई अलग नहीं हूं। We the teachers provide crucial emotional support, understanding students' individual needs, and fostering positive learning environments. This includes empathy, guidance, and building meaningful relationships. Okay, ये सिर्फ टीचर ही करेगा। आप मुझसे सहमत है? एक इमोजी हर बिंदु के पास दे दीजिएगा। आफ्टर एवरी पॉइंट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग ए, हाँ आप सहमत नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं, कह सकते हो कि सर मैं सहमत नहीं हूं, बट दीज आर दी जॉब्स वी ऑल ऑफ अस आर डूइंग, वी वर एक्सपेक्टेड टू डू दिस जॉब्स। ओके, ग्रेट। आई थिंक कुछ लोगों ने किया था, 142 में से 4 लोगों ने अपना हाथ रेज किया था। बाकी लोग, ये मैं ये मान के चलता हूँ, बाकी लोग बेचारे सुन रहे होंगे, ठीक है करेंगे। एंड यार सुनलमा और कलेरासी சொல்லணுமா உங்களுக்கு हिंदी வேணுமா इंग्लिश வேணுமா? Somebody is asking கலை ராசி இருக்காரா? கலை ராசி எங்க இருக்குமா? ஓகே, டோன்ட் வரி அபௌட், கவலைப்படாதீங்க.
எஸ் சார்.
என்னம்மா மேடம் இல்லப்பா, அம்மா எனக்கு சார் தான். சொல்லுங்க, உங்களுக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் வேணுமா, தமிழ் வேணுமா, ஹிந்தி வேணுமா?
We don't understand Hindi, sir.
நன்றி நன்றி நன்றி.
Tamil okay தான், English okay தான் sir.
Okay, no, no.
Hindi I don't know sir.
No problem. Because some of the things I'll try to mix up. This is what I said. Don't worry about the language. Okay. Again, mother tongue is very important, and in AI, other tongue is also very important. Purida, samajh mein aa gaya? Understood? So, mother tongue is important, no doubt about it. Along with the mother tongue, other tongue is very important as far as the AI is concerned. That is the reason I'm going to talk about these things. Okay. Now, second point is the human teachers, we the human teachers excel at facilitating collaborating projects. Okay. Encouraging innovative thinking. The question is, what is innovative thinking? Okay. Second, and guiding students in developing their problem solving and critical analysis skills. If we teachers do not understand these things properly, it will be very, very difficult to use the AI. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. That first of all, we should know that all these things need to be done. Number one, usko baad usko samajh mein bhi aana chahiye. Then only we could able to understand the things in Vidyabanu kavala pada denge, nanda Tamil karan. Don't worry about that. Okay. So don't understand. Please, we'll be doing it in that language, because AI requires several languages. Okay. Vidyabanu. You may be thinking that how come? So this is important. Okay, one. So my point, what I'm trying to bring over here is, so we the teachers teaching in various central state institutions of national importance should understand our job correctly, not the language here. Please try to understand. Language is a communication channel, that's all. And if you can't understand it, also things happens. And if you can't speak an utter word, also things happens. But communication with teacher must be a good communicator, both verbal and non-verbal communication. And we should know the mother tongue as well as the other tongues also. Okay. And whenever we are attending this kind of a workshops, try to learn our rich culture. Okay. And you know, ours is a wonderful country. We all should learn. This is the way to do that. But not to say that one language, another language. That is not at all a concern. Now, number 3. So, and now let me tell you one more interesting thing. I am a half Tamilian. My mother is a Tamilian. Let me tell you my own story. My father is a Telugu, and they both of them lived in northern India for the last 5 decades. Right? So I speak Tamil, I speak Telugu, I speak Kannada, I speak Hindi, Urdu, Malayalam, Marathi. And my point, what I'm trying to say, that it's the communication channel. And now the AI makes your life comfortable. But AI makes the life comfortable, very good. But what I'm trying to say, that to interact with the AI, to speak to AI, and to talk to AI, so any language can be used, and it's a language neutral environment. But what is important for me as a teacher is not AI. AI definitely will come secondary. Last one, you see, we the human teachers are better equipped to adopt their teaching methods and support students with diverse learning styles, disabilities, socio-economic backgrounds, tailoring instructions to individual needs that AI might miss. I'm also conducting a similar workshop at NIPA. Can I tell you something very interestingly? If the participant switched off the camera for 5 minutes, my AI system will be taking them out of the workshop. They will not be there for that session. Okay? But here, actually, thanks to our Nagpur University, Preeti Dharmik, allowing you to be very comfortable. Okay? No, this is not at all acceptable to me. Right? Because you are attending a workshop, please. You are attending a formal workshop. You are getting a certificate. Tomorrow I may come to your college or university. You may say that, Madhuriji will say that, sir, you came for my workshop and I learned a lot. No, that is not important. I'll ask Madhuri, madam, what you have learned and what extent you have implemented in your classroom. Right? That is more important to me. You know, पुरिंजिदा समझ में आ रहा है बढ़िया है बस ये कर. So the point what I'm trying to say here is, so the human teachers are very much essential. If the human being became dumb and deaf, you cannot interact with any AI. Not even a single word you can speak. I think that is the power of the human beings which cannot be undermined. Okay, but at the same time, that we can move to the next one. What is the next one? So the AI is a tool to augment, not to replace the human teachers. Barabar? Not to replace the human teachers. So what is the job AI can do? AI systems can automate attendance. They can automate grading. They can provide personalized feedback. They can offer supplemental learning resources. Okay? And yes, very good. Bhagatji is rightly saying that AI systems can automate the attendance, grading, personalized feedback, and offer supplemental learning resources. So when AI is doing all these things, we have enough time to focus on individual student interaction and higher level of instruction. ये सबसे important वाली बात है, याद रखिएगा. Okay? So what is important is when AI is doing these kind of things, we can focus on individual student interaction and higher level of instruction. And write down two more points. இங்க பாருங்க. What are the other 2 points? The teacher must ensure class time is devoted to. The teacher must ensure class time is devoted to applied learning activities and more higher order thinking tasks. Okay? Andavane. Okay? So this is important. So the question here is, okay, let AI takes the attendance, AI takes the grading, AI takes the personalized feedback, AI takes the supplementary learning resources. So we the teachers can focus on individual student interaction and higher level of instruction. Full stop. And the teacher must ensure the class time is devoted to applied learning activities and more higher order thinking tasks. This is where the new role of a teacher in the AI era will be changed. Why don't we talk about that? And we should learn the techniques. Sir, how do we find teacher is relevant? Please try to understand. How do we find the teacher relevant in the class? Oh, you know why? What is the reason? Every student is having this device. The paranga sir. In the paranga. What is this? Isko kya bolte hain? Mobile phone. And every student is having good internet connectivity. They are cross-checking everything, whether the teacher is speaking correctly or not. So if the teacher is not providing the value addition, right value addition, upgraded value addition, even though they speak in the mother tongue, they don't sit in the class. समझ में आ गया आप सबको? Unless and until. So our job is to provide quality input. Let me say it in Hindi because my southern friends also know. When I speak Hindi, they should also speak. There are two interesting words I said. Gunavatta and Navachar. Quality and innovation. So what is expected? And this is not necessary for only some subjects. No. Starting from sciences, social sciences, humanities, engineering, medical, law, management, any discipline. And if you are trying to teach something 100 years back story, Baba Azam ki zamane jaise padhayenge, even though you teach in the mother tongue of the students, they don't sit in the class. This is a very, very important message to all our teachers. So what is important? How do we update ourselves? How do we upgrade ourselves? That is the purpose of this refresher course. Okay? So, will you please try to understand that teacher cannot be replaced. But what I'm trying to say that, yes, there are certain things where now teachers are required to be done. While speaking to you, I said class. The teacher must ensure class time is class time is to devote to applied learning activities and higher order thinking tasks. Class. So are you thinking that class means simply the four walls of the classroom where you have to do that one? No. And this is also a class. Look at this. This is my online asynchronous classroom. Okay, the link I'm sharing in your chat box. The link I'm sharing in your chat box. Okay, I shared the link. So this is my online classroom. I have been using this online classroom for the last 18 years. 18 सालों से मैंने इसको चला रहा हूं. आज की बात नहीं, कल की बात नहीं, 18 सालों से, कोरोना काल से बहुत पहले. And this is the class where I am talking about. So this could be and your face. So I have two classes. One face-to-face classroom. Second, this online classroom. Okay, one is a face-to-face classroom, and second one is the online classroom. And the face-to-face classroom and online classroom. The face-to-face classroom. So yes, Rahulji, you want to say something? You raise the hand. So what is this? So I have two classes here. One, face-to-face conventional classroom, where I speak to major part. And I have this online classroom. And here, I don't explain. This platform, this classroom is meant for self-study. इसको स्वाध्याय के लिए मैं यूज करता हूं. Self study के लिए मैं यूज करता हूं. Okay? So, but these two platforms are connected. They are not isolated. Okay? my face-to-face class and my online class both are connected. So this online class is an extension of my face-to-face class, and my face-to-face class is a extension of my online class. That's how. It's not end. It's not or. It's end. That's how these two things are got connected. And what is the logic behind that? And many of you must be thinking that how to set up this one. It's a easy zero costing solution. It's a zero costing solution. Bipin Chandra ji, bata raha hu, bhai, bata raha hu. So, what is the tool I'm using? This is basically a learning management system called genomio.com. If you go to this platform, and you can register for example, Gajendra Maiti. Gajendra ji wants to create a site. So in place of site name, he can enter Gajendra. And in the email address, he will enter the email address. Then he will put a tick mark. He will click on the create site. If a site by name Gajendra is available, he will receive a confirmation saying that gajendra.genomio.com with a username and password will be available. What is this? This is a free open source learning management system. This is a free open source Moodle based learning management system. You can create it. And this is not an AI skill. This is a digital skill. समझ में आ गया आपको? This is a digital skill to create this kind of a platform. And not only this, there is another platform is available called, this is Moodle platform, free. There is another platform which is very much possible. You can create this kind of a platform. The address of the platform, this is about a Canvas learning management system. Canvas. And whatever links I am sharing in the chat box, उसको मैं पिन कर रहा हूँ. आप बाद में भी by chance disconnect हो भी गए, आप उसको बराबर देख सकते हैं. ठीक है? बराबर? So my point is that Canvas is another free open source learning management system. And before that, I have showed you Genomio is again another learning management system. Using these two platforms, you can create an environment like this, which is showing you. What is this environment? This is basically an online classroom supporting asynchronous mode of learning. Okay, श्रुति जी पूछ रही है, सर asynchronous क्या होता है? क्या बराबर श्रुति जी पूछ रहे हैं ना? What is asynchronous? मतलब learning दो तरीके के होते हैं. One is synchronous, other one is asynchronous. Synchronous means synchronous has two options. One, conventional offline and online. Offline means our conventional face-to-face classes happening in the universities and colleges are called synchronous, offline synchronous learning. The one which is showing on your screen using Google Meet is online. Google Meet is an online platform ensuring online synchronous learning. Synchronous is live. Asynchronous is recorded. Okay, using the genomio.com, you see, I created this. This is an asynchronous platform. Similarly, the government of India has created our MOOCs platform. This is an online platform supporting asynchronous mode of learning. Okay, this is about the Swayam. Let me copy this one in your chat box. It will be helpful for you also. And next one is, you have something called Swayam Plus also. Swayam Plus, the difference is Swayam and Swayam Plus are both of them are online platforms, MOOCs platforms, but the difference here is Swayam courses are the curriculum-based courses. Swayam Plus is skill-based courses. Very good quality skill-based courses are available, especially, and they're all meant for 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours, following the national credit framework. Okay, so if it is 20 hours course and 30 hours course, 40 hours course, we can learn much easily and comfortably. This is an example for this. Okay, by the way, since we have been already talking about that, let me tell you there is one more excellent platform. The name of the platform is AI for All. Okay, and I request all the participants to get registered yourself here, and excellent platform prepared by the Government of India. I'm running a small video over here. Watch the video carefully. Watch and listen.
Artificial intelligence is the fuel for the new world. India's AI strategy is built on the philosophy of AI for all. It identifies AI to gain inclusive growth and develop population-scale solutions for societal needs. National Education Policy released in 2020 by Ministry of Education, Government of India, further reaffirms the importance of AI skills for making India truly AI ready. To accelerate the pace of digital readiness and help build a digital-first mindset in all the citizens, Ministry of Education, Central Board of Secondary Education and Intel India bring to you AI for All. This is a self-learning online program designed to raise public awareness about AI and demystify it for people from all walks of life. A student, a stay-at-home parent, a professional in any field, or a senior citizen. The program can be completed in 4 hours, is available in 11 Indian languages and can be accessed by visually impaired. Register for AI for All and help make India AI ready.
Okay, so this is let me run once again the video.
आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस नई दुनिया का एक ईंधन है। भारत की एआई रणनीति एआई फॉर ऑल की सोच पर बनाई गई है। ये समावेशी विकास हासिल करने और सामाजिक जरूरतों के लिए जनसंख्या पैमाने पर समाधान विकसित करने के लिए एआई की पहचान करता है। भारत सरकार की शिक्षा मंत्रालय द्वारा 2020 में जारी की गई राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति भारत को सही मायने में एआई रेडी बनाने के लिए एआई स्किल्स के महत्व की पुष्टि करती है। डिजिटल रेडीनेस की गति को तेज करने और सभी नागरिकों में एक डिजिटल फर्स्ट मानसिकता बनाने में मदद करने के लिए भारतीय शिक्षा मंत्रालय, केंद्रीय माध्यमिक शिक्षा बोर्ड और इंटेल इंडिया आपके लिए लाए हैं AI for All। एक सेल्फ लर्निंग ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम है जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के बारे में जन जागरूकता बढ़ाने के लिए बनाया गया है। इसका उद्देश्य जीवन के सभी क्षेत्रों के लिए AI के रहस्य को उजागर करना है, जैसे एक छात्र, घर पर रहने वाले माता पिता, किसी भी क्षेत्र का पेशेवर या कोई वरिष्ठ नागरिक। इस कार्यक्रम को लगभग 4 घंटों में पूरा किया जा सकता है और ये 11 भारतीय भाषाओं में उपलब्ध है और दृष्टिबाधित लोगों के लिए भी उपलब्ध है। AI for All कार्यक्रम के लिए अभी पंजीकरण करें और भारत को AI रेडी बनाएं।
So it is available in various Indian languages, including English, Hindi, Bangla, Odia, Tamil, Gujarati, Malayalam, Marathi, Kannada, Telugu, and Punjabi. Okay, it's available in various Indian languages, and you can able to do that one. Okay. So my request to all of you is you can try to learn this one very importantly, and you can make this is a very important component of it. So we have been discussing about the class. Okay, now there are, I have told you that there are 2 classes are there. One is conventional classroom teaching. You know why I have been talking about this one so importantly over here? Because of my title of my talk. So what is the title of my talk? The title of my is developing AI skills to design experiential blended learning environment. And the question is, so let's try to understand word by word, very, very importantly. So one is a very important is, let's start from the second line. Blended learning environment. Whatever I have just showed you, conventional classroom and the online, because I'm mixing both the things correctly. That is blended. So what is the other interesting meaning of the blended kind of a thing? Watch it carefully. Read for a second. Okay, fine. And so some of the things I'm going to skip, and you need to read all these things on your own. I don't explain. Done? Okay. Now, what is not a blended learning? Read yourself, please. So what is the message I am giving? Of course, it has got both online component and offline component, but it's not a mere mix of online and face-to-face mode. It refers to a well-planned combination of meaningful activities in both the modes. Okay, and here this brings to me, there is a small interesting video. I want to run that video for your understanding. Okay, and watch this video carefully.
We all are discussing about blended learning today.
Is the sound coming?
University teachers, college teachers, experts in the field,
Listen.
and even students are thinking what kind of blended learning is expected.
Listen.
We are not here to discuss the term blended learning. Let us see about blend. Let us discuss about blending. I have a series of questions for you. Please see these two images and see which one you like more, A or B. If you have answered, let's proceed. Now which image do you like more, A or B? Hope you have answered. Now which image do you like more? Again A or B? Of course, there might be both kind of answers. Some may like A, some may like B. I recently checked with a group of teachers and majority answer was B. But some may say, I like both. If you are liking majority of B answers, then blend is beautiful. Blend of colors. It's not a mix. It's a blend. Blend is more aesthetic. Blend is more beautiful. And meaningful blend is more beautiful. If you have liked this image the most, then let's say we should aim for a meaningful blend. We should aim at beautiful things. Can my class be so beautiful? If we are talking about beautiful images, beautiful photographs, beauty in the nature, why can't my class also be beautiful? What could we do to make our class beautiful? And by beautiful class, What do I really mean? By beautiful class, I mean look and feel of the class, learning experiences, learning material, classroom organization, group formations in my class, interactions with learners, and even peer interactions. Can we make all this beautiful? Then the answer is yes. We can make our classes beautiful by a meaningful blend. Let us relate our images to our classroom situations. Straight lines versus curve. Which class do you like more? In which class do you think there will be more interaction? Peer-peer talk, eye contact with each other. Let's move to more meaningful blend. Let's not just stop at eye contact. Let's have close interactions among our learners. Will that make more meaning into learning? Will their learning be more meaningful? If yes, let me blend my class meaningfully. We have discussed about what kind of blend is beautiful. Now let us see blend of what. What do we really mean by meaningful blend? Does it imply dividing our syllabus into online and offline? Does it mean teaching half of the syllabus or 60% of the syllabus or 80% of the syllabus in classroom and remaining online? What it really means. Blended learning is not dividing your syllabus. Blended learning is blending learning experiences. If we really divide some syllabus through online and some on campus mode, then also the situation is not really going to be good. Do we claim that either of the modes is more effective than the other? Then it's not so. Overuse of online learning.
I'm stopping this one here. I'm stopping this point here. So we understood this is about the blended mode of teaching, because my purpose is up to this. We don't want to go beyond this because not many things need to be understood over here. And apart from this, there is another very interesting point which we all of us needs to understand is about the experiential learning. And you know what it is? Experiential blended learning environment. Experiential learning. Read.
हम्म वो लिंक को कॉपी करके गूगल क्रोम में पेस्ट करिए। हम्म
Okay. So what the national educational policy said about the experiential learning? Read this. I think by this time you must have understood. AI comes much later. Being a teacher, we should all understand all these things. And what is the advantage? If you understand these things better, clear, then with the help of AI, and we can execute it much better. That is the point which we had to carry in this country. Okay, read. So NEP 2020 strongly advocates for experiential learning, emphasizing hands-on, project-based, and inquiry-driven approaches to education. So what is the question here? How to create, for example, you are teaching management. You are teaching non-sciences groups. For example, I'm teaching a paper on human resource management. So how can we create hands-on experience on a particular topic? How can we create a project-based approach, inquiry-driven approach? This should be done because we have a limited understanding all these things. And nowadays हम दूसरों से पूछने में भी थोड़ा सा शर्माते, पता नहीं यार लोग मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे. This is what we say. So instead of asking somebody else, अरे AI से पूछो ना. So कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता is going to support our natural intelligence. That's very, very important to be understood. Okay? 1 minute. So the question is, then this approach aims to move away from rote memorization and instead of fostering critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity among the students. And it is only talking about the students. And nobody is talking about the teacher. And many of the teachers are simply going to the class and reading out what is there in the textbook. And this is not the general statement. I'm a NAC assessor. I may come to your college or university, the next cycle of the NAC. I'll be asking same things. I'll be going to cross-check. Okay? So the point is, when you want the student to get away from the rote memorization, instead fostering critical thinking. So all of a sudden we cannot get already some basic ideas we must be having it. Okay? So the policy envisions a shift towards a more holistic and integrated learning experience that connects classroom knowledge with real world application. This is important. So you may, for example, what is the problem in our Nagapattanam? What is the problem in Nagpur? And how to improve the traffic problem in Coimbatore, Coimbedu, in Chennai? And the point is that, so we teach a lot of things in the classroom. So what is the need of the hour is how to connect this classroom knowledge with real world application. Here the AI will work, friends. यही मैं बार बार बताना चाहता था आप लोगों से. AI के पास so much data है. So but इसको कैसे पूछना है मैं अगले सेशन में बताऊंगा. अभी तो आगे पिक्चर आगे बहुत बाकी है. Okay, this is about so we will talk about the designing experiential blended learning environment. उसके बाद skills की बात है. And यहाँ तो मैंने सिर्फ AI skills ही लिखा था. But AI skills के साथ साथ there is one more skills are very, very important. एक बार एक देख लीजिए. पारंगा माँ. पारंगा. What has been written here? So the AI, the digital skills and AI skills, both are important. Don't think that only AI skills are enough for you. No. So the difference between the digital skills and AI skills lies in their scope, complexity, and specificity. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say that. And let me take a call that I think you are all my voice is reaching to all of you. My screen is also visible clearly.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. So the point what I'm trying to say that here is, Solangama, Vijay Banu, you want to ask something? So the point what I'm trying to say here is the difference between the digital skill and the AI skills lies with three important things. One is scope, apron complexity, pathway specificity. And let's try to understand what are the skills required. Read it. Digital skills refer to the general ability of the teacher to use the digital devices, communication tools, and networks to access and manage the information. Very, very, very important. So, what are the examples? And we all must know this is not, only for few people. No, I want everybody should know it. This. So, first one is the productivity software, hands-on experience on Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide. Next, navigating the internet and using email. Next, learning management systems. Already I had hinted to you, Moodle and Canvas. Content management, Google Classroom. How to participate in Google Class, Zoom, Google Meet, the thing. Basic cyber security awareness and social media literacy. So these are all the skills. These are the digital skills every teacher must be having, friends. Then, what about the AI skills? Read the AI skills, please. So the AI skills are a subset of the digital skills. So without the digital skill, you cannot able to use the AI skills. That involve understanding, developing, or using the artificial intelligence technologies for teaching, learning, assessment, and the research purpose. Okay? So again, we will be going back to that main thing. So what is important is we need to know, and now the first word is developing. So these skills overnight you cannot develop. रातों रात में ये चीज नहीं आता है. आपको you have to work daily, and that too very, very importantly, it's not the learning of the skills here. You have to connect the skills in your classroom teaching. Our major role is teaching, and that too quality teaching. And while teaching, we have to encourage 4 C's: communication, collaborative working, critical thinking, and creativity. We have to encourage communication. Again, communication, let me tell you, not the mother tongue as well as the other tongue. Because it's a global village now. We have to, people not necessarily we will be in one place. I learned Hindi, let me tell you. I learned Hindi. अभी यहाँ तो मौका नहीं मिल रहा है मुझे, क्योंकि बाकी हमारे दूसरी जगहों के सबको बैलेंस बना के चलना पड़ता है. मैं प्योर हिंदी में बोलता हूँ. ये सीखा मैंने. इसमें कोई बड़ी बात तो नहीं है. इसमें कोई बड़ी बात तो नहीं. If you learn it. Similarly, Tamil is one of the wonderful language. We can learn very easily and very comfortably. So what is important is communication is very important. भाषा एक जरिया है. Using the language we can communicate. And collaborative working. You see, individual excellences are very much there, but we should encourage how to work in teams, how to work for this country. And that is very, very important. Shubhangi, please mute. Shubhangi, can you please mute, madam? Next, critical thinking and how to develop the critical thinking, how to develop the problem solving ability, how to develop the creativity among the students. And whatever topic you are teaching, they are not isolated. Please try to understand. It's not the classroom knowledge. And we need to connect the classroom knowledge to the outside real world application. That is the role of the teacher to encourage. Communication, collaboration, collaborative working, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and connect the classroom knowledge to the outside real world applications. This is where the teacher is going to play a major role. Okay, but problem is now there are so many requirements are there, so many things have been happening. Everything cannot be done by the teacher on its own. So what I'm suggesting is, let's create a blended learning environment, and we'll see that and how practically these things can be done. So what are the steps to be done in this practical blended learning environment? Watch it carefully on the screen. So if you want to design a experiential, if you want to design, one minute, it's a small correction. So steps to design an experiential blended learning environment. Okay. Okay. Now, so there are 6 important steps are there. First one is designing. Second is developing. Third one is delivering. Fourth one is transacting. Fifth one is engaging. Sixth one is assessing. Okay, so these things are so designing, developing, delivering, transacting, engaging, assessing. So Yogesh, please mute yourself, please. So these are the 6 very important steps, so which would be part of the designing a experiential blended learning environment. Okay, so the question is, what are the things we are expected to do? Okay, read out these things, because we need to you need to read out these points. So there are 6 steps. Step 1, planning and designing. Planning and designing an experiential blended learning environment. Read. Next one is adopting the learner-centric pedagogical approach. Third one is curating the digital resources. Fourth one is selecting an appropriate delivery platform for transacting online. Here I am talking about a Moodle or then integrating digital/AI skills. Integrating digital/AI skills. And the last one, which is very, very important, motivating, engaging, and encouraging the learners in a blended learning, and experiential blended learning environment, in a experiential blended learning environment. These are the steps. So one of the very, very important step is resources. And many times we used to think that we had to create the resources. I said no. Resources need not be created. They are already available under the title of digital repositories in higher education. They are already available under digital repositories in higher education. What are they? Look at this. Look at this. Hope my voice is reaching to all of you. My screen is also visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Yes.
So the digital repositories are segregated. Good quality digital repositories are segregated into four categories. One, Government of India, digital repositories under Government of India. Second, digital repositories of the state government. Third, digital repositories under national, international institutions. Fourth one, digital repositories under open educational resources. Right now, first of all. So now the question is, what are the skills required? Again, okay, fine, there are repositories are available, like EPG Pathshala is there. But how that EPG Pathshala, I told you two skills required. One is digital skill, second one is AI skills. Because AI skills are subset of the digital skills, I have told you. So look at this. There are 5 important things. Basically, I call them as the skills only. Read for a minute. Done. Now, let us map these things with 5 top skills. What is the first one? First skill is knowledge of digital repositories. Basic awareness is very important. समझ में आ गए? And second, resource access and navigation. We'll be doing this exercise now. Resource access and navigation. Third, application in education. You may be teaching in Snatak level, UG, Snatakottar level, PG, Shodh level, research. But we should know very clearly that how these skills are going to be, these things can be applied in education. Fourth one, which is very important, is learner-centric pedagogy, Shikshardik Kendrit approach. What is the requirement of the students? Because in our class, there are 3 types of students are there. Slow learners, average learners, gifted learners. And every learner, the learning pace is different, learning space is different, learning time is different, learning style is different. Learning pace, learning space, learning time, learning style. So we had to see that what is the purpose of AI tools? AI tools are going to be used to move from one size fits all approach to the learner centric mode. AI का तो यही रोल है. One size fits, मतलब एक साइज का शर्ट जो है, रामराज का जो शर्ट है, सभी के लिए थोड़ी सूट होगा. So जिसको जिस हिसाब से समझाना है, the AI will be helpful in that regard. And the last but not the least, AI integration in education. I hope every one of you noted this. Knowledge of digital repositories, first skill. Resource access and navigation, second skill. Application in education, third skill. Learner-centric pedagogy, fourth skill. Fifth one, AI integration in education. Okay, let's try to see some of these resources because we had to use some of them for our class. First one is National Digital Library of India, NDLI. National Digital Library of India. Okay, and apart from National Digital Library of India, there is one more interesting platform where we can able to use it for very effectively, very good qualities content available is EPG Pathshala. The other one is EPG Pathshala. Rest of things anyway you must be knowing it. So these are the end, of course, Swayam, Diksha, Shodh Ganga, Swayam Prabha. Just to mention few here. Next, the national international institutions, databases, repositories available by the national international institutions. PubMed Central, Archive, JSTOR, Europeana, ResearchGate. And these are all the excellent repositories are available. Now, third one is Open Educational Resources, OER. OER Commons, Merlot, Khan Academy, and they can be, they are very good in this regard as such. And next one, AI integration. अब आपको समझ में आ रहा है? AI comes much later. And it should not start with AI and end with AI. It should start with the teacher and end with the teacher with the capacity building of the teacher. Okay, this is only tip of the iceberg. Now the next point is, okay, what type of resources which are available for you? There are several types of resources are available. We may be using for your class. They may be videos, content, audio material, images, simulations, ebooks, and lecture notes. So already ready-made content उपलब्ध है. सिर्फ आपको उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना है, डाउनलोड करना है, उसको यूज करना आना चाहिए. That's all. Identify and download, and you should know how to use it. And this may be useful for essential reading material, or this may be used for additional reading material also. Now, another dimension here. What is the another dimension? Okay, what for we are giving these resources to the students? This is meant for the, sometimes it is meant for the self-study mode. Sometimes you use these resources in the classroom itself. But what is important over here is, while providing these resources, course objectives should be kept in mind. Program objectives should be kept in mind. Lesson plan should be kept in mind. Outcomes, expected learning outcomes should be kept in mind. Okay. Whatever resources I have given, इसको मैं दो भागों में बांटता हूं. पहला जो है, first level of the resources. Some resources, some videos are, some text material be suitable for to provide the basics, basic level of understanding. माधुरी जी को डाउट है, सर कैसे पता चलेगा मैं, है ना माधुरी जी, है ना? हाँ, कैसे पता चलेगा? हम सारे टीचर्स है ना, हम इतने सालों से पढ़ा रहे हैं, तो एक बार किसी वीडियो को देखते हैं, पता चल जाता है कि नहीं. But sometimes our judgment may be wrong. So if you want to refine our judgment, to take a better judgment out of it, take the help of AI. But first judge will be teacher. He or she cannot be replaced. So some resources are suitable for the basic level of understanding. Some are suitable for the advanced level of understanding. Some are suitable for the application level of understanding. समझ में आ गई? Understood? पुरजिदा, right? समझ में तो आ रहे होंगे धीरे धीरे. Okay.
Yes,
very good. नंदरी. धन्यवाद, नंदरी. So now this is sub level. So some resources are suitable for basics. Okay, in basic, what you want to teach? So some resources are suitable to explain the concept. Some resources are suitable to explain the idea. Some resources are suitable to explain the skill component. Some resources are suitable to explain the task component. Concept, idea, skill, and task. Again, the same question. Sir, how we will use our natural intelligence process? We are all the natural teachers. So we'll be using our natural intelligence process to take a call. Okay. So the question in this case is, so we'll be using this kind of approach. So we will be using our own mindset, our own intelligence. But many times our intelligence may not be sufficient. So how that can be processed, we will take step by step further. So now what we'll be doing, we all will be opening this website, EPG Pathshala. Okay. Now I request every one of you open this site called EPG Pathshala. The link I'm sharing, I've shared in the chat box, and I have pinned that link also. Open that, all of you, please.
Yes, sir. Open.
And scroll it down to the bottom of the screen, and there you find out around 66 subjects. 66 subjects are available here, and you have to select your own subject if possible. If possible, you have to go for your own subject. So, for the demonstration purpose, I am selecting management. I am clicking on the management link. When I am clicking on the management link, you must have clicked in your different areas also. In my case, when I am clicking on that management, I could able to see the two options on the screen. The purpose is to find out a useful reading material where we will be using
Sir, mycology subject is not present in this link.
What is the subject, sir? Yours?
Microbiology.
So then do one thing. I think microbiology. No, then in that case, if it is not available, go for National Digital Library of India (NDLI).
Okay.
And this is for those people whose content is not available. Otherwise, take some reading material from the some around 5 to 6 pages of reading material from your own source. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
So,
okay. Thank you.
सर इसमें विशेष रूप से ई सामग्री उपलब्ध है सर, जैसा कि आपने कहा विभिन्न विषयों के संदर्भ में।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल 66 सब्जेक्टों का डिटेल्स है वेद प्रकाश जी। बट क्या होता है ना, कभी कभार जो है कुछ लोगों के पास इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं उपलब्ध नहीं होता, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, बाकी विषयों का तो अपने सोर्सेस से ले लीजिएगा। ओके, सो यहाँ नाउ यू सी दैट देयर आर टू ऑप्शंस, वन इज पेपर एंड द अदर वन इज मॉड्यूल। व्हेन आई क्लिक ऑन द पेपर वाले बॉक्स, when I click on the paper wale box, and if you click on this, and it says so there are 15 papers were already written. One of the paper is human resource management. In the bracket has been written 40, and when it comes to 40 modules, already 40 modules were already written over here. And when I click on this HRM, because so you see it comes 3 options here: e-text, learn more, self-learning. E-text is a text material. You see below, 13 pages of the vetted text material is available over here. Similarly, you have something called learn more. Acha, what is important here? What is the skill required over here? What is the skill here? So you should know how to download it. We should know how to take a printout. Okay, and finally you have something called learn more, again self-learning. So for the self-learning, what are the skills required? How do we save this one? Either one option could be click on the share button, and otherwise press the right mouse button, copy video URL. Okay, so I'm going to give you one small activity. I want every one of you should complete that activity, and the output has to be shared in a single place on my this thing. So now I request all of you, please take a screenshot of this activity, please. This is the EPG Pathshala activity. By chance, like some of our friends are saying that their subject is not available, you can go for any sources also.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So what is important is I wish to know your subject, the teaching level, in which level you are teaching: Snatak, undergraduate, Snatakotter, postgraduate, short, research. Okay. Then identify 1 or 2 keywords relating to the topic you are currently teaching. In my example, what I said, management. Okay, and I want to teach the human resource management. Then 4th one is, yes, some material you got it, you have downloaded, but what is important to me, number 4, where it is going to be suitable. Okay, so I'll be giving enough time. There is no tea break here. There is no tea break. There is no coffee break. Okay, only thing is you have to work on that. So whatever material you have downloaded, especially text material, and just turn the 1 or 2 pages, and you take a call whether they are suitable for the basic level, advanced level, application level. संदीप जी रुक जाओ बताता हूँ मैं आपको. And fifth one is concept, idea, skill, and task. And finally, sixth one. So this is the format on which this is the sample. Okay, and whatever this entire data, okay, has to be pasted in the chat box, Google Meet chat box. You have to paste this data. Okay, you have to paste this data. I'm going to show that how this I'm expecting you to paste it. Okay, now in the Google Meet I'm pasting it. Have a look. I paste it like this. So you write down the data in one place and paste it. That is later part of it. Okay, now start doing. Your time starts now. It is 11:24. I'm giving you 10 minutes time, 10 to 12 minutes time. You have to complete this. Then we will be taking you to the next step. Go ahead. You have to submit this one by 11:35. I'm giving you 10 minutes time. I may extend for 5 more minutes. But what is important is you should go through this one very importantly. Pratibha, don't write single. I want everything should be copied together and submit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please,
By
please.
mistake.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Let me see the mistakes. Okay, Rajiv Sarkar, correct. And I want others also. Amol Badole, you have written only botany, sir. I want everything should be written. Okay. And Dr. Ushai and Khanunde, not written completely. Pramila Anil Kumar, what I asked and what you have provided, madam, totally different. Okay. Let me go from beginning. And Kalayarasi, fine. Madam, link is not posted. Okay. Subha Muzammil, link is not available. Purvi Makwana, wrong. Amudha, wrong. Why you are writing your names? I fail to understand. Okay. Sandeep Hate, where is the links? Sushana M, sociology, madam. You have written. I want.
Sir, given it below, sir. Again, I send it again.
I want everything should be in one place. Fair enough. Others are fine. Sandeep, yes, I got it. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So what was the, I'm Susanna. What is the...
What you look at what Susanna, what has been asked over here. This is the way you need to search. See,
Okay.
my subject is management, for example, and the level is UG. The topic is introduction to human resource. This is an example only, and the level is basic and advanced. It covers basic and advanced level of the content, and sub-level it covers is concept and idea, and it is useful for blended learning environment. E-content available wherever you are searching. You should say yes. If it is not, say no. And video available, yes. And video link has to be pasted.
Okay.
This is what I'm asking. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Priyanka Sharma, correct. Bipin Chandra, correct. Sugandhi Gupta, still corrections required. Saundarya M, computer science, UG, basic level, sub level, correct. Soumya Ghosh, correct. Teju, correct. Okay. 5 more minutes. I'm giving extra time for you people. do it fast. Where whatever suggestions I had given, I want everybody should work on this.
सर हमको ये पाठशाला में सब्जेक्ट मॉड्यूल ऐसा दिख रहा है सर, सो मैंने मॉड्यूल में जाके वो पेस्ट करके ई लर्न में कॉपी करके यहाँ पे पेस्ट किया सर मैंने।
बस वही करना है, वही करना है, वही करना है, वही करना है।
सर उसका सर ये किधर फॉर्मेट किधर है सर?
ये तो इसी फॉर्मेट में आपको अपलोड करना है, जैसे बाकी लोग देखिए कैसे किया था विक्रांत जी।
हाँ
बाकी लोग देख लीजिए कैसे चैट बॉक्स में कैसे अपलोड करना है।
नहीं मैंने तो कर दिया सर, लेकिन वो जो फॉर्मेट है ना, वो फॉर्मेट है क्या सर अवेलेबल यूट्यूब पे?
इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ सर
ठीक।
एंड सर यूट्यूब का जो लिंक है वो कहाँ पे मिलेगा सर? इस पाठशाला में हर सब्जेक्ट का रहेगा वो तो? नहीं यूट्यूब लिंक सर। वहाँ पे सर मुझे अभी सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल साइंस लेना है या जर्नलिज्म लेना है, यस सर राइट।
तो इस तरीके से आपको करना है। गॉट इट सर?
यस सर आई गॉट इट।
गॉट इट? ओके ओके, गो अहेड।
नमस्ते सर, एक बार देख लीजिए।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मैं देख रहा हूँ। नाउ सब लोगों सही 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 अपलोड कर रहे हैं।
सर यूट्यूब से लिंक कैसे शेयर करने, फिर से एक बार बता सकते हैं?
मैडम ये देखिए आपके सामने यूट्यूब का लिंक है ना मैडम, ये लिंक आपके सामने है। ओके, दिख रहा है ना? वीडियो दिख रहा है, सेल्फ लर्निंग वीडियो दिख रहा है। इसमें राइट क्लिक कर दीजिएगा। क्लिक ऑन द राइट माउस बटन, क्लिक करने से एक ऑप्शन आएगा कॉपी वीडियो यूआरएल। ओके, इसी चीज को यूज करना है मैडम। देखिए कॉपी वीडियो यूआरएल, थोड़ा जल्दी कर दीजिएगा। अब अगले सेशन के लिए हमें तो तैयार करना है। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन आई एम गोइंग टू स्पीक। Do it fast. I request all the faculty members to please do it fast, please. Okay, now let's move to another very important and interesting thing. You all will be enjoy that is the prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the art of talking to AI platforms. The prompt engineering is art of talking to AI platforms. Okay, so what is important here? What are the things will we consider? Because we have to wind up by 1 o'clock. Unlocking the power of AI models, transforming simple instructions to sophisticated instructions. We need to explore applications in content creation, code generation, and data analysis. And very importantly, 90% of the AI performance depends on prompt quality. Okay, this is very, very important. One has to understand that. Now, okay, let's have a little bit of understanding about the AI. Read for this one carefully. The artificial intelligence, we all know, is transforming education by enabling more personalized, engaging, and effective learning experiences. And why AI tools matter? So, AI tools are shifting the focus from one size fits all approach to learner centric, and they empower the students to take the control of learning, provide teachers with actionable insights, and make education more accessible and effective. and read out the other things. Okay, and what we want to achieve is by leveraging AI, educators can create more inclusive, engaging, and personalized learning environments. Okay, we must have heard about two important models. One is AI, the second one is a Gen AI. Okay, and one is dealing with the traditional, solving the specific problems or performing the task, while generative AI excel at creating new content and data like text, images, and music. And look at the difference. Traditional AI focuses on problem solving, decision making. Examples are data analysis, pattern recognition. Methodology often uses supervised learning, transparency, and efficiency. The generative AI is focusing on creating new and original content. Examples like AI chatbot, ChatGPT, text to image generators like DALL-E, and tools that generate code or music. Methodology, of course, output, transparency, and resource intensive. Okay, so this is definition of AI, and if you understand the Gen AI kind of a thing, the ChatGPT is here. Okay, so what is the why do we talk about the LLMs? So what is the large language model? Why they are calling it large language model? Large, it is trained on large amounts of data and billions of trainable parameters. Language is it deals with the text data, and model is it predicts the next word, sentence, or token. So this large language models are language models, they'll do the needful as such. And the LLMs can be divided into two parts: base LLMs like foundational LLMs like GPT-3, and instruction-based LLM, task-specific models following the provided directives. Okay, so now this picture shows there are so many large language models and AI platforms. We'll be using one platform to demonstrate the purpose as such. Now the popular LLMs are, there are two from the OpenAI company, GPT and Mistral, and one from Google called Gemini, and there is one from Meta which is Lima. All are good, and we should know that how they are going to be useful for us. Okay. Now the next point is, so what is the prompt engineering? Very, very important point we had to understand is this. Okay, that is the reason I asked you to download it, some material, and keep it the data as such in that one. Okay, one of the advantages we had to move from the AI, purpose of the AI models is to move from one size fits all approach to the learner centric. And second important thing is, whatever the knowledge we are giving, we want to connect that knowledge with the real world problems. So that is where the AI will be helpful, for which we have to learn the prompting also. So there are two interesting words. One is prompt, second one is engineering. Okay, prompt is basically a detailed set of guidelines given to a large language model to do a task. Engineering is basically developing a task specific prompt iteratively. ये बहुत importantly समझने वाली बात है. So prompt engineering जो है, yes, prompt engineering is an iterative process. आप यहाँ के साइड में जो तीन पिक्चर है, चार आइकॉन्स जो है, तो पिक्चर जो दिख रही है उसको एक बार समझने की कोशिश कर लीजिएगा. पहली बात है आइडिया. What is the idea we wish to have it? See, from the EPG Pathshala, I ask you to download some reading material following this. Okay, and my subject is management. For example, the content which I have downloaded, the teaching level is UG. I'm going to use this one for the UG level. So then the topic which I have been giving is the introduction to human resource management. Then then I glanced. I found out three types of material. One is e-text, learn more, and self-learning. And in the e-text, actually, what we did here, we have opened the e-text content and we could able to download it. And using our natural intelligence process, we identified that we have taken a call. It may be suitable for the basic level, advanced level, application level. And later, I have said that it can also be suitable for the, it can be useful for the understanding the concepts, understanding the skill, understanding the idea, understanding the task. Okay, and then finally, I ask you to do that one. Look at this. Sorry. Okay, this is the where we have been asking about this information. Okay, so what we will say that is the idea behind me. That is my idea. Okay, and I want to, so lot many things I want to do it, because again, one point, please try to understand. I have slow learners in my class, I have average learners in my class, and gifted learners are there in my class. Okay, so one size fits all cannot be suitable for all of them. So I need to create an environment which is suitable for all of them. So then I need to write a prompt accordingly. Then prompt will give the results, and results will be tested, and we can take the things out of it. Okay, so one such this is about the prompt engineering. So what are the important things which we had to consider in terms of the prompt engineering? Of course, the definition, very, very important. It's a skill of crafting effective instructions to guide AI systems, especially the large language models, towards generating relevant, accurate, and useful outputs. Very important here. And the human AI communication, it focuses on bridging the gap between the human intent and machine response, making interactions more natural. Making response more natural, efficient, and aligned with the user goals. This is very, very important. Clarity. So clear, concise, and unambiguous prompts generally produce better results, while vague or incomplete instructions often lead to irrelevant or inconsistent outputs. So clarity is very important. Contextual framing is also very likely. Adding the context examples or constraints help the AI systems to take. Then, of course, it is basically an iterative process. So clarity and specificity matters. Context is the key. Iterative refinement, balancing, and all these factors are there. Understanding AI models. So to explain this one much better, I am taking the help of a very useful, very interesting AI model called Notebook LM. And please try to understand one thing. These models are all-rounders. And they could able to do many things in a different manner. So you need not worry about. So one of the model which I have been taking is Notebook LM to demonstrate here. And you have to work along with me also. So what is Notebook LM? It's a powerful AI tool that can enhance the teaching and learning by organizing information, generating insights, and facilitate interactive learning. Okay. and lot many things it can be done. I wish to run for a small video over here, and I request all of you kindly watch the video carefully.
Articles, videos, podcasts, social media. There is so much information out there today, and the future will belong to those people who can make sense of it all. But fortunately, we've got some superb AI tools popping up, and Google's Notebook LM is one of them. Now, Notebook LM is like having ChatGPT for a restricted set of information. You control the source material depending on what you want to learn. And in this tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to use it to study and learn quickly, and I'll show you 6 unexpected ways you can use it too. Let's dive in. To access Notebook LM, go.
This is the first point. And to access the Notebook LM, please note down these addresses so that we will be after this video demonstration is over, I will be taking you one by one. Note down this. And all of us needs to have a Gmail account to get registered with this.
Go to the following website. You can click on the card in the top right, or you can click on the link in the description below. Once you're on the site, click on Try Notebook LM. Then sign in using a Google account, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's start.
So you can sign up with your Gmail account. Second point is, if by any chance if your browser is already connected with the Gmail account, no need to sign up. Simply if you open the Notebook LM, automatically takes you to that place. Otherwise, you have to do it. Okay. So these are the 2 important steps has to be done. Anyway, for you people, I have created a nice presentation also. But by the time you need to watch it carefully. Watch it.
With the most obvious use case for Notebook LM, which is to study and learn something new. Click on the Create button to create your first notebook. Now, a notebook is like ChatGPT, but only for the information that you provide. That information comes in the form of sources. You can upload documents or audio, Google Docs or Google Slides, links, YouTube videos, and just regular text. And you can upload up to 50 sources, which is more than enough for most use cases. Let's say you're a student and you're trying to learn what led to the fall of the Roman Empire. You started your research and you found a bunch of articles on the topic, and now you want to learn all this information quickly. No problem. Let's open a couple of these articles in new tabs by holding the Control key and clicking on the link. So that's one from history.com, and then we'll also add the Wikipedia article. Okay, we've now got 2 articles in other tabs. Let's go to the first tab. We'll copy the link in the address bar, and then we'll go back to Notebook LM. Next, let's click the website button under the link header. We'll go back to full screen, then paste the link into the text box, and click the insert button. In a few seconds after the source is added, you'll get a notebook guide. Already you have a really quick summary. You can create an FAQ or study guide. You can create and listen to a podcast discussing this article, and Notebook LM suggests some questions you can ask it about the article. But we're not done yet. Let's add our second article by clicking on the plus icon next to the sources header. Let's add the Wikipedia page with the same process. We'll copy the link from the address bar and then go back to Notebook LM, then click on the website button and paste the URL in like last time. Press insert. Now I've got 2 other sources I want to add. One of them is a PDF article on the fall of the Roman Empire, which I'll drag and drop into the upload sources pane. And I've got a YouTube video that I want to incorporate. So this time I can click on the YouTube button, paste the YouTube URL, and then click the insert button. Now we've got all our sources in. Let's use this first suggested question to learn what really happened to the Roman Empire. And look at that, the answer is a thoughtful compilation of all the sources provided. Did you notice the citations too? If you click on any number in a circle, you can refer to the original source content for context. So that's the most obvious way to use Notebook LM, and we'll go through more of the options in a minute. But I first want to expand your mind on how you can use this software. And that leads to unexpected use case number 1, compiling very dense and even conflicting research material. Now, if you've ever read a scientific paper or study, you know that they can be really dense and require a dedicated amount of time to go through them. And if you have multiple studies to go through, then you need an entire afternoon blocked out. Instead, let's add all these papers to Notebook LM. We'll add these 4 studies as PDFs by uploading them directly. Now I'm ready to chat with my notebook, and it's like I'm talking to the authors of the papers directly. Once again, we have a thoughtful response with citations. Let's take a look at another Notebook LM feature by clicking on the Notebook Guide. Let's say you needed to study and learn this material. Click on the Study Guide button in the top left. Notebook LM gives you several questions you can use to test your understanding of the material, as well as an answer key. You can close this note by clicking outside of it. You can save your own notes to this pane by clicking on the Add Note button. If you click on the note, you'll see you have a pretty basic editor for making new notes. You can put any text that you like in here. I've just copied and pasted something from another paper to show you something cool. So let's exit out of this. Next, you can click this check mark to select the note, and then you can chat with your notebook about a specific note. Let's click the Help Me Understand button. This can really help you break down complex concepts. And remember, if you want to save any chat response, make sure to click the Save to Note button in the bottom right. Finally, sometimes you just want an overview of the concepts. So click on Notebook Guide again, and then click on Briefing Doc in the top left. And voila, you get a summary of all the sources in your notebook. This is also saved as a note in your notebook.
Unexpected use case number 2, summarize your books. Now, it's beyond the scope of this tutorial, but there are some Kindle books that you can convert to PDFs, so you can load them into Notebook LM. We'll link to the software in the description below.
I'm in a new notebook and I've got a PDF of this book called Product-Led Growth by Wes Bush. Now, just like before, when the notebook guide comes up, we have the same set of options. For a book summary, you could generate a briefing doc, but let's try an FAQ this time. This summarizes the key points in a different way than we'd normally expect. From here, you can go to the chat and ask about any topic in more depth.
Now, here's unexpected use case number 3. Turn your books into a personal coach to give you advice and evaluate your work. So far, we've just loaded Notebook LM with public knowledge, but to get real power, you can put your own knowledge in it. Now, privacy experts...
Okay, I am stopping this one. And we'll be using the Notebook LM. Now look at this Notebook LM. So what are the 5 possible ways I am looking Notebook LM could be helpful for all of us? Okay? Is it clear to all of you now? So
Yes,
Notebook
Sir.
LM, I'm going to use it for, first of all, we can create an interactive study guides. So, and there are certain use cases I'm giving on your screen now. We can convert the lecture notes, textbooks, or research papers into dynamic study guides. Number 2, we can use the Notebook LM to research assistance and source synthesis. The use case could be help students analyze multiple sources and extract key insights for projects analysis. Number 3, we can use the Notebook LM for lesson planning and content creation. So assist teachers in designing lesson plans, discussion, questions, or activities. And 4th one is we can use the Notebook LM for personalized learning and concept explanation. So what is the use case? Provide tailored explanations for students struggling with complex topics. So we can use the Notebook LM for debate and critical thinking development. We can encourage students to explore different perspectives on a topic. Hope you understand what I've been asking. So whatever topic we have downloaded, so can you create this kind of an environment? I think that is where the AI will be helpful for us. How can we share the things we collected with the students? See, there are multiple ways of doing it. So either you can use a learning management system or a content management system. Like for example, in my cases, what happened whenever I conducting, let me show you one of the simplest method is, for every class I share the resources and I share the activities and I'll enable the activity submission system. And every class we have a recording of that video also. So the students will be doing it, they were expected to do. And very importantly, I'll not take only one test because this is an experiential learning. I have several options are available there for me, so that I will be taking all of them one after the other. Okay, so it's not only final. Many of you must be thinking that students may be copying it. Let them copy. I don't bother. But that is not the only option where I am going to use it. Okay. Now onwards we'll see certain hands-on activities I have planned for you. So from after completing the each step, for example, step 1 completed, serial number 1 completed, you should write down in the chat box. Then you need to upload, because already I asked you to do the e-text material. Go ahead. Like this, you start doing it. Okay? I'm waiting for your call. At least complete 1 and 2. Then from 3rd onwards, I will explain. Go ahead. I want everybody to confirm, please. Then we'll proceed further. Every one of you should confirm. And in my case also, let me demonstrate the same thing for you also.
Sir, sign up button is not available, sir. Notebook area.
No. What I said, sir, see, there are two options are available. So, I think I'll show you, sir, on the screen. Can you just see? Can you watch it on the screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. If you type, because I opened the notebook in the, so if it is already, your browser is connected with your Gmail account, automatically it won't ask you the username and password. The moment you open the notebook lm.google.com, it asks you to enter the username and password. This is how it happens. Okay? Try out. Try. After the logging into the process, you will get the options like this. Right. I want everybody to confirm, please. I want everyone to confirm the first step has been completed. Then only I can move to the second step. Otherwise, there is no fun of doing it. Okay, I think many of you must have already done it. So in my case also, so after you people logged in, many of you will see the page like this, and you may get to create new either on the top or in the middle. So we are going to create the new books. So I'm clicking on for this some information already available, because from the EPG Pathshala, we went to our own subject, we went to the paper, we went to the module, and then we have collected some information which is there. So when you click on the create new notebook, and this kind of a page will be coming on your screens. This is step number 2. This is step number 2 I'm demonstrating. And after coming here, so what type of inputs it is taking? Yes, you can upload a PDF file or a doc file, slide, or anything. So since I'm already having a PDF file, I choose the file. Okay, I choose that file. The file which has been already downloaded in my computer from the EPG Pathshala, which is a text file. I just selected that file. Okay. Now
I uploaded sir one notes.
कोई बात नहीं, चलेगा विक्रांत जी, चलेगा, मैंने आपको पहले ही कहा था। Vidya Banu, don't rush. Whatever I've been asking, kindly requesting you people do that. Okay? Don't rush the things, please, madam, because it creates a confusion. And when you are writing, if you are doing it, you do it on your own. But don't tell the people that the people will be having so many doubts. Let's go one by one. It's very easy. It's not a big deal. It is not a rocket science, let me tell you. Okay, so what happened, sir? We have uploaded one source. Either it will be your own source or you downloaded from the EPG Pathshala, whatever it may be done. But it is coming in English. Okay, now point number 3, step number 3. We need to write a prompt to convert the summary into preferred language. Okay, you see, this is the place where you have to. This is the place where. So I will be writing. Convert the summary into Tamil. Convert the summary into Tamil. I think this is what one has to write down in the as a prompt. Okay, right? This is one has to write down it. So this will be converted into Tamil now. Okay, the content is available in Tamil.
Yes sir, यहाँ तक हम आ गए sir. Right.
उसके बाद नाउ इंजीनियरिंग मैंने नहीं बताया था. नाउ इंजीनियरिंग के लिए क्या करूंगा मैं? उसके बाद कन्वर्ट द समरी इनटू मराठी. जय महाराष्ट्र. Okay, so now it is coming in the Marathi as such. Fine?
Yes, sir.
So the point what I am trying to say that you try to complete. Now you can convert into a summary. The summary is being generated into one language. Then using the prompt option, you are converted into other languages also. Okay. So.
Right. Sir, actually I typed the convert into Marathi or Hindi, but it not given. Sir.
Okay. Many of you must be thinking that it is not happening because you have to tune the system first of all. Because what is happening is suddenly you cannot expect that the system will prompt you. So sometimes it may be an issue with your connectivity. Sometimes it may be issue. Friends, just give me a minute, please. Just wait.
हेलो सर. हेलो.
इसको थोड़ा सा कर लीजिएगा. उसके पॉइंट नंबर 3-4 को करने की कोशिश कर लीजिएगा प्लीज.
सर, shall I share?
Sorry, you are saying something.
Can I share screen, sir?
नहीं, शेयर करने की क्या जरूरत है विक्रांत जी? कर लो ना. आंसर तो लिखो ना इसमें चैट बॉक्स में. आप ऐसा करो, एक सेकंड. You please refresh the page once, sometimes twice. आपका कनेक्टिविटी एक बार देख लीजिएगा. It will work. Okay. So some of you are saying, sorry, Subha Mujammil, you are saying something.
Yes, sir. Message is showing that I apologize, but I am unable to convert the provided.
It takes time. That's what I've been telling. It takes time sometimes. Otherwise, there is no such problem in the system. Okay.
It's come in Marathi.
मराठी में तो आ ही जाएगा यार. नहीं तो आप नहीं कहते हो विक्रांत जी, मैं मराठी में करके दिखा दूंगा और बोलो.
मराठी में भी नहीं हो रहा.
अरे हो जाए मैडम, कोई बात नहीं. आप आराम से ना, इनको भी रेस्ट की जरूरत है. हो जाएगा, चिंता मत.
सर रिफ्रेश करने के बाद हो रहा है. मराठी हिंदी दोनों में हो रहा है.
हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल हो रहा है सर.
प्लीज डोंट स्पीक. इफ टू मेनी पीपल आर स्पीकिंग, 157 लोग हैं, it will be difficult for me to answer. Okay, Okay, suddenly people will say that, sir, you are speaking too much Hindi, sir, too much Marathi, too much English. So that's a problem to me. My request is kindly listen. Okay, विक्रांत जी आप आ जाएगा कोई दिक्कत नहीं। आप
फोर्थ नंबर क्या करना है सर? आउटपुट लैंग्वेज
रुक जाओ यार, रुक जाओ ना प्लीज। आप प्रश्न भी पूछते हो, जवाब भी पूछ। आई थिंक you need to wait. What is written at 4? Change the output language to your preferred language. Okay, now every time you need not give the prompt. There is a facility available in this notebook LM where some prompts were already converted into some details. So what I'll be doing here is I click on settings. Okay, in the top there is an option called settings. There is an output language, and it is by default English. So what are the languages are available? Lot many foreign languages are there. If you scroll it down, you'll get Konkani. If you are interested in Konkani, select Konkani. Nepali, Marathi, Maithili, Hindi, Bangla, Punjabi, Gujarati, Odia, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. So out of these languages, I select Marathi. I click on save. Okay. Then afterwards, I refresh this page, and whatever I am going to do this one in this regard, it comes in Marathi only. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? It comes in Marathi now. Heading को छोड़ो. And what is the another advantage here is, and you can see below. You can see below on my screen. Josna, please mute. Josna, please mute. And you can see that Manvi Sansadhan, and you know there is a link. There is already one prompt already written there. Okay. And you know, if you click on this prompt, now it is going to automatically, the moment you select the prompt, select the output language, it is connecting, it is showing, you see. And what is the advantage of this one is, you can see it's showing in Marathi. Okay, and it reads very nicely also. Human resource management, मानवी संसाधन व्यवस्थापन के एक महत्वाकांक्षी. So it's coming fine. But what is important is, you can see there is something called 1 and 2. The citations also, whatever things is being coming here, from which citation it is being taken, it will be showing on your screen. You try this. Okay. So my point is that I think these points need to be tried. I'm giving you 2 minutes time, and you see that there are many other options are also coming in the prompting. You see this prompt also, you try. You try in Tamil, you try this. And
सर ऑडियो ओवरव्यू के रेफरेंस से बताइए सर.
मैं बताता हूँ. अभी पहले नहीं बताऊंगा. See, audio overview means it is converting, because it is taking time, so I've been started in the beginning itself. Audio overview means whatever data you have uploaded, it is creating a podcast. So some of the students who could not able to understand the normal classroom scenario, if you can provide this one, they can able to do it very easily and very comfortably. Okay, till the time you try with the other options also. Option number 4, you try, change the output language to preferred, the same procedure, and reverse the preferred language. Reverse means once it has been completed, you can go back. Very good. I think our friends are saying that I have 3 languages appearing as I begin with French, Hindi, and then Marathi. Now with Marathi as I change the settings. Very good, very good. I think this is what you need to try. This is what you need to try.
Sir, could you also mention, you have mentioned something about citations. Where do you find that on that page?
So look at this one map. See what happened? It has been converted into Marathi now, and you can see 1 and 2 are from which part this has been cited, and from which part, which the original document is in English. It has been converted into Marathi now,
Yes.
and now it is available in this part. And in the audio overview, actually, what happened? We can create an audio podcast in Hindi, Bangla, Gujarati, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Punjabi, Tamil, and Telugu. And let me tell you, friends, this is one of the finest thing in this regard as such. Okay, requesting you to people to go one by one. Don't do fast. Don't do it fast, please. Because the moment you start fasting, others will be get okay. And I'm going to show you that one in the chat box. Try out. 2 minutes. I don't speak. 2 minutes. I don't speak. There is an urgent call I had to attend. Go ahead.
Can I see, sir, point number 1?
Point number 1 is sign up.
Sir, how do you reverse the preferred language option to default?
Madam, just because I want to demonstrate that language part. Once that language part will be done, probably it must have already done it in my case, because it's a long 15-page file. So once it is done, let me tell you. The process is simple now. See, the logic is simple. Simply again go to the settings option. Again go to the output language, and it is now showing Marathi. And click this button on the round button, and go back to the default. Okay, you click here and take this one to default. That's all. Okay,
got it. Thank you.
Try. Now I request the participants to try the other options also. Okay, language option, it will be taking little time for me to demonstrate. The other one is a mind map. Mind map is again another. See, one of the important point, I don't know whether I have told you or not. The national educational policy, I think, focus on this slide, please. I think I forgot to explain to you. The national educational policy in this policy document has given enough importance to use of technology in higher education. So when it comes to the teaching learning process, the policy says, the policy envisions the use of technology as a means to provide 6 very important things needed for teachers. First one is how to create, this is important for all teachers, how to create a flexible learning environment. Second, adaptive learning environment. Third, personalized learning environment. Fourth one, engaging learning environment. Fifth one, interesting learning environment, and interactive learning environment. So in this process only, we are looking for this. Okay. Now in my case, I've selected the output language as Marathi. Now the podcast is ready. I want to run this podcast. Listen the podcast carefully. Listen.
नमस्कार.
नमस्कार.
आज आपण एका महत्त्वाच्या विषयावर बोलणार आहोत.
नमस्कार.
जो कोणत्याही संस्थेसाठी खरं तर खूप महत्त्वाचा असतो, पण आपण त्यावर बोलतो कमी.
हां.
म्हणजे आपण बोलतोय मानव संसाधन व्यवस्थापन किंवा आपण ज्याला HRM म्हणतो त्याबद्दल.
अगदी. आणि अनेकदा कसं होतं की लोक याला फक्त नोकर भरती किंवा कर्मचारी कपात एवढ्या पुरताच पाहतात.
बरोबर. पण त्याची व्याप्ती खूप मोठी आहे.
खूपच मोठी. आणि संस्थेच्या एकूण यशात, संस्कृतीत त्याची भूमिका खूप खोलवरची आहे.
हो ना. आणि आज आपण तेच जरा सखोलपणे समजून घेणार आहोत. आपल्याकडे एक अभ्यासपूर्ण लेख आहे यावर आधारित. आणि आपला उद्देश आहे की HRM म्हणजे नक्की काय, त्याच्या मागची संकल्पना काय, उद्दिष्टे काय आणि ते काम कसं करतं, हे सगळं जरा उलगडून बघायचं.
हो. आणि हे पण समजून घ्यायचं की संस्थेची ध्येय पूर्ण करण्यासाठी हा मानवी घटक इतका महत्त्वाचा काय आहे, त्याचं व्यवस्थापन इतकं निर्णायक का ठरतं.
सुरुवात तर आपण या नावापासूनच करूया. ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंट. ह्युमन म्हणजे फक्त कर्मचारी नाही, तर त्यांची सगळी कौशल्य, क्षमता, तो पूर्ण मानवी पैलू आला.
बरोबर. आणि रिसोर्स म्हणजे हा घटक महत्त्वाचा आहे, मौल्यवान आहे, पण मर्यादित पण आहे.
अच्छा.
त्याचा योग्य वापर.
So the point what I'm trying to say that if you want to make the learning interesting, interactive, engaging, flexible, adaptive, personalized, use this kind of methods. That is what I want to talk it. Okay. So what is important is we should learn the techniques. We should learn the techniques, how to make the learning engaging, interesting. If it is not interesting, people will not listen. Vikrant, how to do the podcast? Vikrant, the process is simple. Again, let me tell you. Watch it carefully on my screen. विक्रांत, आप एक बार देख लीजिएगा, मैं स्क्रीन पे बता रहा हूँ आपको. Okay? Now this time I'll be changing the language. So I don't take the entire thing instead of the entire bigger one. It is taking a lot of time. So I will remove the source. I'll simply add one simple one-page file. Okay. Let me just take a minute. Okay, there is some abstract for the paper presentation was there. And the output language I'll be changing from Earlier it was Marathi. Now I'm changing this one to Tamil. Okay, it's a one-page thing only. Now what happened? So first of all, I changed the it's in Tamil now. Okay, and now let me click on audio overview. When I click on the audio overview,
Tham.
1 minute. Okay, so create a notebook, choose the file and abstract for paper presentation. Okay, I click on settings, output language. Output language I will be changing to Tamil. Save, refresh, and I click on audio overview. And if the document is simple, then it is going to generate much faster. And then again in this document also, there are various stages are there. Okay, Vikrant. So this is what the procedure need to be done for. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
एक बार आप लोग
सर आवाज येत नाही म्हटलं. श्रीनिवास
हो हाँ बोलिए 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 क्या कहना चाहते हो?
नहीं, इसके पहले आवाज नहीं आ रहा था, अभी आ रहा है.
अरे भैया आवाज इसलिए नहीं आ रहा है, मैंने काम दिया था ना, इसलिए मैंने बस वही वाली बात है. ओके, अब अभी किसी ने, मेरा मित्र ने कहा था कि विक्रांत जी ने कहा था इसको जनरेट करके बताओ, तो मैं अभी जनरेट करके दिखा रहा था.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
जी बस 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 रुको, 2 मिनट के लिए समय दे दो, बेचारे वो भी करेंगे. हाँ राइट.
Sir, I would like to post the link of the audio overview. How do I do that? Because it is not.
Madam, I think let me show you that process. The process is very simple now. So once it is generated, you click on the right, the 3 dots on the right side. Then there is a facility to download. There is a facility to share also, and that needs to be shared.
So I tried that, but I'm not getting the link.
I'll be going to show you. Once it is getting generated, I'll show you.
Yes.
Now I think that in the Tamil version of podcast ready ho gaya tha. And you can see it on the right side. And this is what I'm asking. If you click on the more, you can rename it, you can download it, you can share it, you can delete it. And I want to run this one, and only for the understanding of my friends, not necessarily. Look at this.
வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு நாம ஒரு முக்கியமான விஷயத்தை பத்தி கொஞ்சம் ஆழமா
சொல்லுங்க என்ன விஷயம்?
இந்தியால உயர்கல்வி பேராசிரியர்களுக்காக ஒரு ஆன்லைன் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் டெவலப்மெண்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம் நடத்திருக்காங்க. அத பத்தின ஒரு ஆய்வு சுருக்கம் கிடைச்சிருக்கு.
ஓ அப்படியா? இது ரொம்ப நல்ல டாபிக், குறிப்பா இப்போதைய சூழல்ல.
ஆமா, நீங்க சொல்றது சரி. ஏன்னா இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் நம்ம புதிய கல்விக் கொள்கை 2020 அப்புறம் இந்த எஜுகேஷன் 4.0ன்னு சொல்றாங்களே,
ஆமா,
அந்த சூழல்ல டிஜிட்டல் திறன்களோட முக்கியத்துவத்தை மையமா வச்சு பண்ணிருக்காங்க.
கண்டிப்பா NEP 2020 தொழில்நுட்பத்தை கல்வியில ஒருங்கிணைக்கிறத ரொம்ப.
Now you got the point here. So now the same thing, I can click on, I can download it, it's not a problem. Share it. Now the link is being generated. Now this can be shared with the people, and whichever you want to share, this also can be shared accordingly. Okay. So this is how the process of audio podcast can be done. Okay. And now let me go back to my settings, output language. I'll change my output language to, by default, English. Save. Then I refresh it. Okay. So this is how the process. Yes, Sugandhi Gupta, bataiye.
Sir, can we develop a MOOC or a short-term course using these techniques? And will it come under plagiarism, or if we generate say audio from these techniques for a podcast, will it come under plagiarism, or can we tell that we have used Notebook LM for the same?
See, madam, there are two things. First of all, the content should be yours. Whatever the text
Okay.
like Indian faculty online professional development program and NEP 2020 education 4.0 is my brainchild. This is the program I have been conducting for 3-4 years. So I convert the same thing into. So how come it became plagiarism? That no problem at all. You can able to do that. Okay. Now let me take you to some of the other interesting prompts. Let us try these prompts. Now coming to the point number 8, because we have left with 15 minutes time, I want you should focus on the other prompts also. Now you need to prepare a briefing document with the resource uploaded to the Notebook LM. So where is the briefing document? Okay, the briefing document is available. So now I went back to the Notebook LM. On the right hand side, you can see there is something called reports are there. In report, the first option is briefing document. When I click on the briefing document is getting created. Okay, and the entire this is again a digital upskilling for Indian. So what is happening is, because everything has been explained so nicely and correctly as such, and all these efforts are to make the system, to make the learning interesting, engaging, interactive, flexible, adaptable, and personalized. So these things one should keep in mind whenever you are moving to the next steps. Okay, now I'm going to give you a try 8 and 9. Try 8 and 9. Go ahead. Try 8 and 9.